Hello, my name is Bruce Proctor. This is my wife, Patricia, and we're here to talk about our mission trip to India. Had a wonderful time, to say the least, being there in a country where we've never been before, in a culture that is so different from ours, and especially the time. Daytime there is nighttime here, and vice versa. So we had to get used to that. The food was great. But we went there because the Lord opened the door of opportunity for us to go and share the gospel to the people there in India, particularly in the area of Vijayawada.
I thought the most impactful thing, one, was that God provided for us to go, meaning He provided the funds. We didn't have to worry about any of that. It took care of all the costs. Another thing was very impactful was the way they showed their love toward us. It was definitely of Christ. Their care for our safety was exceptional. We rode around in government cars because they wanted to make sure we were safe wherever we went. Also, their preparation for the whole crusade was amazing. They showed us this huge field of rice that they cleared out so that we could have the crusade in that spot. They cleared that rice field so that they would have rice to feed the people that attended. And then they had everything ready to set up for thousands of people, knowing that the language was different and the people were so ready to hear the gospel that thousands of them accepted Jesus Christ.
Well, to start out, once we got there, Pastor Pandu Madala, he was the host pastor, and he's also over the association there called Victory Baptist Association. And when we met him at the airport, he put these flowers on us, these wings of flowers, I guess you call them a garland. And we were shocked to get that, but we were pleased that they greeted us that way. And of course, we went to our hotel. I would say one thing that really surprised me or impacted me, besides the way they greeted us, was the crowd of people at the crusade. Each night, there were thousands of people. And in my mind, I was thinking, I have never ministered to this many people. And it was very impactful to me that they came out and that God had me, so as unworthy as I am, to be there to preach the gospel to them. I felt I'm just like them. I'm a sinner. I'm not perfect, but yet God called me to come and preach to all these people. Among the multitudes, there were, of course, saved people, and they indicated that by their praising the Lord and just being involved in the singing. There were unsaved people, and those are the ones that we really want to reach with the gospel. So I was impacted by that crowd, just so many people there at the crusade. God made this happen because we didn't foresee this. We had no idea what we were going to encounter once we got there. I didn't think of it as a crusade, just a mission trip. I thought it'd be just a few people, but it turned out that altogether, all 3 nights, there were a total of 30,000 people. Not each night, but over the 3 nights. It was reported that 15,000 accepted Christ as Savior.
A lot of people that I know are fearful to go to another country, especially one where they know there's antagonism against Christianity and Christians themselves, and where you read about hostility towards Christians. And we did not experience any of that. They prepared for every contingency for us. They made sure we weren't afraid because of the security they provided. They provided food. They provided friendship and love.
I would encourage all of the pastors who are members of the San Antonio Baptist Association to pray about it, pray for your members, encourage them to get involved in missions. I know that many church members are not used to it, but neither were we. We just prayed and we sent out letters of support. And we were amazed at how people supported us to get over there to cover our travel expenses, our room and board. So it was a matter of prayer, and we were surprised. I didn't expect it. So I would encourage the pastors to pray, ask your members to pray, and God will make a way. The way I got to go to India was Dr. Horn mentioned a pastor over there who wanted someone to come and preach. So I asked Dr. Horn about it. Dr. Horn talked to the pastor over there, and I got in touch with him, and we talked, and the Lord opened that door. And again, I didn't foresee that, but it turned out to be quite an experience for me, and I thank the Lord for it. So I would say to the pastors of this association, really, really pray and encourage your members. Remind them of the Great Commission, and Jesus said to go into the world and make disciples and teach them. That is still in force, if you will. So pastors, encourage your members to get involved. And if they want to talk to me and my wife about it, we'd be happy to do that. But really, by all means, pray and ask the Lord for guidance and wisdom and provisions, and I believe God will provide.